Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me. Make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'll surrender it. Hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Come for the trading, but stay for the fun. Happy trading, everyone. My name is Xauusd, and welcome to some live session here with me on Twitch. It's been some time, guys. It's been quite some time. For some of you, you haven't seen me for a long time since you haven't been attending the Asia sessions, but we did go live a few times during the Asia session. I was in a testing phase to see whether I liked the New York session or the Asia session better. And doing breakouts and doing like gold, just going skyrocketing, I would like the New York session better because then we see some movement. But doing consolidation and doing all this kind of nonsense going back and forward, then I like the Asia session because that means New York session doesn't move at all whatsoever. So yeah, now that we are breaking out here, it is time for some New York session again. But doing all this like consolidation nonsense here, it was more fun doing the Asia session. So let's see what New York session has to for us in store for us, and let's see if we can grab some pips here. So on the 15, guys, we are between these levels here at 183 and 213. And I would honestly like to see this being swept. And if it hold this level, we can take a sell down here. There are also some fair value gaps down here that we could be taking advantage of. If you don't know it, guys, we are currently in a monthly fair value gap here. So currently we're rejecting. So that could mean that once we take out this high and then we reject it and come lower, that could indicate more sells towards 4,100 and maybe even 4,000 again, right? Remember, I still have my 3,982 level, but I would say that 3,960 was quite successful. We bought here with VIP from 3,960, and if you have been following me here on Twitch and if you've been listening to what I've been saying for the past few weeks, probably you would also be in here somewhere here and just holding your buys. So yeah, that's I think that's the low, that's the local bottom, and now I would like to see this being retested here. So that's about it. That's the only really big buys that I'm looking for. It's like a retest down here, right? But for sales, every single time we have a major top, we would like to sell it down to that buy zone. So that's how about it. Hello Maxi, hello Lee, hello Stan, hello Rule, hey Maxka. Hope you're doing well, and it's been a long time, man. Hope you're doing good, guys. I think we lost quite a few viewers here because people have been finding me inactive and not being here, but that's how it's gonna be, guys. I'm not gonna be live every single day whenever you guys want it. I'm gonna be live whenever I can, whenever I have time. And if you want more like live sessions with me, if you want more signals and stuff like that, you can join the VIP. Then you will always have signals and live stream regardless of vacation or me taking a pause or break or anything like that. So yeah, hello bits, how are you? Let's go. Late up or live. How's it going? All right, guys, let's get into it again. Remember the sound? And I will just prepare my positions here. So yeah, so I'm basically just looking, guys, for a rejection either from the 190 level or from a sweep of this liquidity and then come down, right? So we'll see if something will happen here. The stock market opened 17 minutes ago. Very interesting progress. In terms of what, Martin? Hello, Bits. Good to see you. How are you? Hey, Kirby. How's it going, man? And Pink waving. Yo, hello, hello, hello. So yeah, I'm simply just waiting for a sweep here and then down, or I'm waiting for a sweep, retest, and then continuation higher, right? So that's what we're waiting for right now. But I believe that the 17 level, 16 level, 20 level is a really, really good level. So I don't think 13 has much to say other than if you go to the hourly, there is a top here. But like I don't really care about that, to be honest. I don't care about the hourly time frame. I trade long term, guys. I'm a long term positioning trader, which means I take mostly buys, but I will positioning myself for sells so that I can take more buys. So that's what I do. I sell down to buy up, right? And that's what I do, and that's what I've always been doing. I don't care about like what's happening on the hourly time frame or the 15-minute or the 4-hour. I simply just use the lower time frame to confirm my buyers for the monthly and the weekly, right? And the daily sometimes as well. The daily also, I don't really care too much. For me, this is just a consolidation phase. And you can see here, it looks like this. And as long as we don't break above here, we're not bullish. And as long as we don't break below here, we're not bearish. So for me, this is just consolidation. That's why for me, the most important thing is the 4 daily, the weekly, and the monthly. Hey!
Arnold's 243 just subscribed for 3 months in a row. Batter up.
Hey, thank you so much, Arnoldson, for the resubscription here. For 5 months in a row, batter up. Wow, so you waited with that one until I actually went live, and you actually made it before. So I haven't been absent that much, guys, because if I have been absent for a month, then Arnoldson's subscription would have stopped there, right? So I actually haven't been absent for that much of the time. I think it's been a week or maybe 2 weeks. But I have been live doing some Asia sessions, and I've been live for VIP, and I've been sending signals for VIP. So yeah, if you want that, and you don't want me to ever go offline, like just join VIP, right? Hey boss, long time. Hey Arnoldson, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the subscription, brother. How much could we go low today? Well, it depends, Habo. If we come up and we reject this and we start moving down, I could easily see 4,100, because a sweep below here would be really, really pleasant, right? This is where you had that high, and this is where you created support to go higher. So if price comes all the way down here and now uses this as support instead of resistance, then you could see one more leg up, right? Up to 3,450 or sorry, 4,350 or 4,400 or 4,500, right? But if you come down, you close below it, you use it as a resistance to come down, well, you could see 4,000 and 4,382 again, right? And that's why we have a buy zone. So hopefully that's what's going to happen. Hopefully this is not the final leg. Hopefully we have a fake out here, then we have a continuation, and then we retest, and then we come up from there. Because I would like to position some more buys, to be honest. And I still have some sells that I also want to close. So yeah. I'm in at 976. Thank you, Goat. Hey, Levo, so you actually listened. You listened, bro. Nice. Martin. Oh yeah, VIP. Yeah, you're welcome, man. I hope you are. You hope you have learned something, and that you can see a little bit how I trade. Hey, and the other Martin, the second Martin, Golden Dog. How's it going, man? Hi, Obits and everyone. Hello, Jakar. Hey, so many people coming back here. Nice to see you all, guys. I've missed you. I missed you. But I haven't, guys. I haven't been gone for that long. Okay, I haven't been gone for that long. I've only been gone for like a few days, and then I went live on Asia session. I tried that for a week. Then I went AFK again for like 3 days, I think. And then I went on vacation, and then I went live again on Asia session. So if you have been following me in all the Asia sessions, then you have seen like maybe I have been absent for a total of 6 days, maybe 5 days. Not that crazy. Looking for buys or sells? I look for both. Always, Jakar. Always, man. We sell down to buy up. That's about it. Yeah. Just joking about VIP. Oh, Martin, VIP is really good. If you have followed all my signals, and if you are understood exactly what I'm looking for, you would have known that that monthly closure here is not indicating a bearish continuation. It indicates either that we have an order block now and that we tap that and this is the bottom, or it indicates that this is a stop or a hold or coming up here and then have another leg down, right? There's nothing bearish about this in my opinion. The only bearish thing you have here now is a bearish fair value gap, and that's currently what we are facing right now, and that's what we are tapping into. So for me, it's not bearish. As long as we stay above the EMA here, and as long as we stay above this monthly fair value gap right here, then I think we are still bullish. It's just a correction, and we come down into that 0.618 level and the 0.78 level, and then we bounced, and now we are coming up here, and maybe we'll have something like this, come up here, and then boom, come down here, and then continue up, right? So yeah, I'm not really... I definitely don't think this is it, and that we're just gonna skyrocket here, because if we do, and price is going to come up to grab that missing top wick there, 4,546. So I definitely don't think that's it, because then people can just buy and become millionaires, right? I don't. That's too much of a stretch. And also you can see you tap the MA here. You're kind of rejecting it as of now. The 4-day also swept this high. So yeah, let's see. But overall, guys, on the daily, we're still in consolidation. We haven't closed above yet. If we close, however, bullish above here today, then we have sort of broken out, or it could still be a fake out. We still have the 200 SMA that we have to respect or use as a platform to create support. If we do something like this, that's when we know we are for sure bullish, because you come up above the 200 SMA, you come a little bit higher, and you then come down again, retest it, and use it as a support. That's when I would say we are bullish, right? But until then, we're just in consolidation, and this could very well just be a manipulative move, because notice, guys, it's not an engulfing candle. You haven't engulfed anything. Your engulfing is here, here, and here, right? So you haven't engulfed anything. I'm so sorry if people think it's an engulfing candle. It's not. Nothing got engulfed. Just news and manipulation. So I want to see a closure above 4,250 for me to invalidate the bearish bias and say that, okay, now we closed inside or above the fair value gap, monthly fair value gap, and then we are coming maybe a bit down to retest and then continue up, or we actually coming up to the daily 200 SMA, and then we are gonna continue down from there. Hey, Obits, long time no seen. It's Obits, Obitc. But thank you, man. There's no R in my name and there's no S in my name. But yeah, nice try. One trade from 4033 and 4046. Both go to my TAPs. Lies M. Happy to hear that. Well, yeah, guys, let's see. Goldie, ASAP. How's it going, man? There we go. Can you see, guys? I am totally in the darkness now. I finally have fulfilled my setup here. Now everything is black. Before it was like there was a little bit of a light here or light there or something like that. But now you see it's clean. It's a studio. You see that, guys? Oh, so what we're gonna have in the future, guys? I think we're gonna have a lamp there. Lamp here, and then it will say like future obits or something like that, or we'll have like a chair and then a lamp or something, so we can have a cozy corner where we can do interviews and we can do vlogs segments and stuff like that. So yeah, let's see if we can start up the TikTok and the Instagram again at some point. Darth Vader helmet needed.
Luke, I am your dad.
That was so bad, but yeah. Oh, neon sign. Yeah, that'll be great. That'll be great. Hello, Obits. Do you still think it can get our buy zone below 3,982? Well, my first buy zone got tapped, right? 3,976, and that one went parabolic, and yeah, it went great. This zone is if we come down to retest that 15-minute fair value gap. But you cannot just say like, oh, you know what, the monthly closed above the monthly fair value gap. Like, now we need to come down to that 15-minute fair value gap. Like, it's a 15-minute fair value gap, guys. It's on the lowest time frame that I do, right? Which means, yes, it could be filled in the future, and it will most likely be filled in the future. But I don't think we can base our strategy off a 15-minute fair value gap versus the monthly fair value gap here. If we do get a bullish closure above the monthly fair value gap, guys, above 4,365 with volume, with a bottom wick, then I think I will have to let go of my 3,982, and then we are looking at 4,200 to 4,300 instead, right? That could take us up to 4,700 to 4,800, right? So that's how it is, right? You cannot just keep waiting for fair value gaps that won't happen. I tried multiple times. I tried so many times. I tried so hard. We got that 60 from VIP, which I'm very, very proud of and very, very happy about because everything worked out. So we are in here, which is very, very nice. But for me to sit and wait for this 15-minute fair value gap and then not take any trades before that, it's just not gonna be in anybody's favor, right? Like it's a 15-minute fair value gap. It haven't been tapped, but you could say, or one could say, that it rejected from here, right? Because it didn't tap it, no, but it rejected just above it to say, no, I don't want it, right? So if this is your low now at 82, well, then what I would be looking for would be a retest of 97, right? Because that would sweep these two lows here, and then it will come down to tap 4,000, which is a huge psychology number, and will create a missing bottom wick here, right? So I don't personally need 82 anymore, but I would like to see 4,000 being tapped once more when we come up to the monthly fair value gap here. And then if price decides to say, I don't want 82, but I'm just going to go parabolic from there, I'm in for the buys, right? I'm not going to sit here and wait for 82 and not take a buy on 4,000 if you come down there. Thank you. You're welcome. I hope that helps. Well, let's see here, guys. I need to drink a lot of water. I don't know if you noticed it, but it's extremely hot outside. I don't know if you live in a cold country or a warm country, but it's extremely hot outside, especially in Europe. So yeah, I have to drink a lot of water, especially when I sit with these two soft boxes here and in this studio and everything. Like I have two soft boxes here. One here, right? One here. And then I have the camera here, right? When the light comes down here, it's just like it's burning me up like from here. Like that's why I have like this shirt on, because it's like I can still breathe, right? So guys, just know that I'm torturing myself for your sake. Just know that, okay? In Paris is worse, man. But you are at least not sitting inside the studio, right? I'm surprised how many times we can dive under 4,000. Manipulation, Martin. A lot of positioning being like you should know, right? Like you work with hedge funds, right? If I understood you correctly. So you should know that institutions and hedge funds, they want to positioning themselves stronger and stronger. And in order for them to do that, they need to grab that liquidity where all the retailers have their stop losses. Not because they want to hunt their stop losses, but because most people, they put their stop loss below a low or above a high, right? So most retailers, they put their stop loss just above the high or just below the high, the low, because they cannot see where else they can put the stop loss, because the next low is going to be far down, right? So it just makes sense to put your stop loss below a low or just above a high. And that's where the institutions can come down and grab that liquidity, so they can have enough liquidity to get in for their positions, because all those orders, all those limits are sitting and waiting. So actually nobody is hunting you. Like when we say like stop loss hunting, is because we know that the liquidity is about to be swept. But it's not because there's one man sitting like this. I want to hunt all the retailers and take all their stop losses. It's not like that. It's just because there are not enough liquidity. There's not enough money to make their positions activate. They need more volume. They need more liquidity for their positions to be layered. So that's the interesting part about it. All right, guys. So my target is about to come here. Remember, we're not looking for much. We would just like to see 4,200 being swept here, and then if the price really can't come down to the midpoint here at 170, and it just rejects from from here, right? Then at least we can have like 300, 400 pips, right? But let's see. I want to see price come up, sweep this high. And I want to see price come down and create a bearish candle. If we get it, we can sell, probably from 4,200. And see how price is going to react here. My midpoint will be here, and my buy zone will be here, right? 150. If we get the same, if you get the whole move, like in one day, that's crazy. So you get like this leg down, and then potentially a double top or a sweep of that high. And then you get this, and then you get this, another leg up. If you get that in one day, that's crazy. I don't think that's going to happen. But if we can come down to 70, and then maybe we can end here tonight. Then we can come up one more time, maybe grab one more high or something like that, 50 or 70 or something like that. And then we can continue down tomorrow. But let's see. We are approaching my level. And for you who doesn't know, my level is 16 here. I would like to see price come up to 16 to 20 and then come back down. I want to see a 15-minute bearish candle. Respect my 17 level, 16, 17 level. There. So guys, there's no GeoGuessr today because we're literally here, so there's no reason for me to try to play GeoGuessr if... Okay, there it is. We tapped. Let's see if we get a rejection, guys. Let's see if we get a rejection. Let's see if we get a rejection. We came up to 19. 19, pretty neat, Let's see. My sell zone also went up to 95 from here. Cool. So guys, get ready. All right, we tapped 20. No, we didn't. We tapped 19.8. We get a 15-minute bearish rejection now, guys. Then I'm gonna be in with you. I think it tops at 23. That's great if it does. Let's see. $20.767. 23, 24, 26. Can we tap 27? Move this. So now my sell zone is at 200, guys. 202. Very interesting. Let's look at silver. Silver is coming up to 63 here. 64, 63.75. I have a very important level. How about DXY? DXY is still coming down. 27 is here, 28. Let's see, 27, 28. We have a tiny fair value gap here from 30 to 40, guys. 30 to 40 right there. I think I hit it. Let's see. Hit it. I did. Oh, it's not on the 15. Sorry, it's on the 30 minute. Oh. 30 minute. Yeah, there it is. On 28. 28. 29. Do we get 30? Any takers? First, second. Sell zone now is 204, guys. We tap 30. The never-ending psychology level, it's always 30. 30, 30 above, 30 below, always that. All right. Let's see. We're in the 15-minute and 30-minute family gap. I'm gonna take a small sell here, guys, just with stop loss above my family gap, and just at least take it down to the sell zone, right? If we reject the sell zone, we don't have to take it any further. I'm gonna enter here, guys, okay? All right. 4,232 to 33. Let me know entry. See, stop loss just above. 4,200 and that's 150. I think above 50 would be great. Yeah. Okay, we're not looking for much. I'm just looking for the retest of the... Just looking for the retest here, guys. The retest of the sell zone, okay? All right. So if price comes down to 7 here, then if we start to see it move up, then we can go risk-free, right? So just 100 pips or 200 pips or something like that. Let's see. So stop loss is going to be... No. 43, I guess. 43. Going to be 100 pips. 43. PB1 is going to be 20. It's going to be 120 pips. That's going to be 20. So 21, I guess, with spread. And then TB2 is going to be 209. And then if we sweep that, we have, of course, our fair value gap at 75, which is going to be 80, right? Okay, guys? Anybody in the trade with me? Let me know. Anybody took my trade? Let's go. So notice this, guys. This is very bullish, right? I'm not looking for price to come down below 4,200. I'm simply looking for price to come down and reject my sell zone. My sell zone is currently at 4,207, which means if we come down to 10 and we get a huge rejection, we can just go risk-free and take partial, and then price can come up and hit BE. That's totally fine. And then price can maybe come up and sweep this one more time, or go to 40 or go to 38 or something like that. I don't think it's going to take out 4,250, but it could bounce back and forward multiple times. So what we're looking for here on the Twitch stream is just 100 or 200 pips. Okay? Comprende? All right, 15 closed, bullish, above 20, but not above 30. We're respecting 30 so far. Now the next 15 is starting. Let's see if we get a top wick and then a rejection, and then we come a little bit down. It could look a little bit like this. Same thing like this, right? Where we have like first this 15-minute long candle here, right there, and then this next 15 could be like this one, just a little bit longer, a little bit more to take out some stop losses, because as you saw, I had my level at 17, some people had that 20, some people had a 23, and then it went all the way up to 34, right? So the next 15 could do something like this, come down, fill the 50%, and then the next candle could come down and fill the entire candle, right? That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for much. Let's see. Hey Orbits, do you think 3980 is still possible? As I explained in the beginning of the stream, yes, I do still think it's most likely possible. Yes. Yes. I do think so. Let's see, guys, if we get a reaction here. We all live in a yellow submarine. I should say red submarine. What does it mean? In at 31.7. Nice. Good entry. Okay, guys, remember what I said? My sell zone is here at 7, 8. It's actually 8.3 now. So I would like to see 10, okay? If I see 10, I will go risk-free and take partial. But after 100 pips, we still gonna go risk-free if we see that the 15 is gonna hold below. If it starts going up after 100 pips, we're still gonna go risk-free, right? Because this is Twitch, and I know there are new people watching, and I know that there are people who just looking for a little scalp. And since the stop loss is very, very small, it's like literally 100 pips, right? Then I think people will be very satisfied with a 1-to-1. Just 100 pips. Or sell aura going down a submarine. Ah, okay, you get it. Okay, I get it. I got it. Shorty. All right. Grab that top wick there at 35. Let's see if we get a reaction. If we get nothing, then it's going to fill the entire fair value gap to 40, and then we have to extend the stop loss a little bit. See? 38. 38, 37. It came all the way up to 38, 37. 50 pips away from that stop loss. See? That's enough. We swept that high as well. So we swept this high. We went up about 200 pips above that high. So most retailers should be out now here. All their stop losses was placed here. Like here. So they should be out now. Let's see. As I said to you, I'm not expecting price to just dump now and go all the way back here to 4,150. But I'm expecting price to come down and retest 4,200. 4,210. Mm-mm. 38. I think we're gonna extend it, guys, to 51. Then I have to extend the TP as well. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna extend it to 51. And I'm gonna put the TP at what we talked about, 10. So it's gonna be 11 with spread, right? So I'm gonna delete TP2 and make this one TP2 instead. So your TP3 is gonna be 152. Yeah. So that's how it is. I changed the stop loss to 51 here. Okay. I don't believe we're gonna go above 48. So 51 is like 30 pips above that 48. Here, how far into the family gap are we now? Did we tap the 0.618 level? No, I mean, did we tap the... No, we haven't even tapped the 0.38 level. So it's just from here to here. Yeah, but we are at the 0.618 level. It's that's 287. How about on the 4 daily? Go from here to here. Yeah. How about here? I mean, we are right in the middle of it. We are right in the middle of it. We should see some kind of rejection here. I think I can add one more position at 42 if we get there. But let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Came close. Came up to 39. So it was 40 pips away from the original one. Oh, camera. 2 seconds, guys. My battery. Look at it again. Are we back at the YouTube? It's consolidation. New York session just going back and forward until like 1 hour after I went offline, or what? Oh, we should get a reaction, guys. We should get a reaction. I think 11 seems like a really, really nice TP. I'm happy with that. And you should be as well if you're on Twitch, especially if you're new or if you haven't been trading for a long time. Like 100 pips is very nice. 200 pips is even better. But look at that 15-minute candle there.
It's so big! Let's go!
Where are you all tuning in from? Where are you all tuning in from? Let me know. Personally, I would trade Asia, but my energy level are bad for the rest of the day. Yes, exactly. I feel the same, Martin. I was trying to do a Asia session for 3 days, for 2 weeks in a row, and my energy level just went from here and down here. Like, look at me now. Like, I've been shaving. Like, I have gotten a haircut. I'm wearing a nice shirt. I'm wearing my watch. I feel good. I've set up the studio. Even though I came home and was lazy this morning, I still set up the whole thing to go live for you here on Twitch. I wouldn't be able to do that doing Asia station. No way. All right, we got one person from DK somewhere in Europe. Ooh, so I have to find you on Find Holger. I have to find you. Find Holger. Let's see, guys. We got no reaction so far. No reaction so far. And now our sell zone is moving a little bit up here to 11.2. Yes, we have to put TP at 12 now due to spread. So it's going to be exactly 1-to-1, actually. It's going to be exactly 1-to-1. 10 pips from 1-to-1. Like, stop loss is going to be 10 pips less than the TP. I'm playing your game. You say either Nordic or Scandinavia. Well, Lee, I mean Scandinavia and the Nordic countries like is slightly smaller than the whole Europe. Wouldn't you say so? Wouldn't you say so, Lee? Like, you don't give me a chance, right? Like somewhere in Europe, like there are so many countries, Scandinavia and the Nordic countries are like, you know, talking Finland, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, right? Like it's not because it's a lot. I am below sea level. Are you a sea turtle? You did give the game away in GeoGuessr the other day. It had your flag. Damn it, Lee. Don't share it with anyone. Don't share it with anyone, okay? Is it in the intro or is it when you are in game? Can I stop it? Like can I hide it or something like that? I won't share it. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate it. Haha, no, but Western Netherlands is mostly below sea level. I mean, in a few years, half of Europe might be below sea level. If the ice keeps melting on the poles, and yeah, we get more global warming, and these heat waves are just gonna melt all the ice, then we're fucked, right? Fucked. Then we're all gonna search to the mountains, guys. We're all gonna flee to either France or Mount Fuji in Japan, or some of the mountains they have in Asia, like the Philippines or in Indonesia or Malaysia, Vietnam. Like, where's the tallest mountains, guys? Can we get a seed here? Can we get a feeler here? Where is the tallest mountains in the world? We have Mount Fuji. What else? Tidal? Hip Mountain? What else? Himalaya, of course, Himalaya. How could I forget that one? So, Mount Everest. Okay, guys. So, if we're fucked, okay, and we're gonna search for shelter, so we don't all drown, then we're either gonna go to Mount Fuji, Mount Tidal, Hip Mountain, Himalaya, or Mount Everest. So we should build cities and villages on the edge of these mountains, or like on a higher level on these mountains. I know you can hike some of these mountains, so like if we can hike up to like a middle point or something like that, I think we're good, right? But I don't think it can shelter like that many people. Or Mount Acknell, Canadian Rockies. So guys, what are we going to do? Are we going to split up into groups and then we're going to go to all these different kind of mountains? Or are we just going to try to go all to one mountain? Or are we just going to start killing people so that they cannot they cannot get on the mountain with us? Okay, guys, we're starting to see here the 15 close bullish. We have the next 15 closing bullish, but a little bit lower volume here. We're back to these levels here again, so this could easily be followed with another 15-minute that comes down into this fair value gap here now. So having a bullish fair value gap here is not necessarily great, but it means that we can come down and fill it to at least 206. So it can still work with us. As I said to you guys, if we come up to like 43, 42, I like to take another layer. Okay. And then you know how I work, how I do my trading. We have the same stop loss, but we're gonna do so that if we come down below the 32 level, we can go risk-free on that one and then hit BE, and then we have the best level here, right? So I'm gonna have another sell here at 42, 43. Okay? If it comes to that. Noah's Ark? But yeah, we can build Noah's Ark as well, Girl Gaming. That will actually be fun. If we all work together as a unit to build Noah's Ark. Go to NC, plenty of mountains and far away from the craziness in the world, and self-sufficient for food too. So we gotta have a plan, guys. We gotta have a plan. So plan for future Obits Twitch stream. That's is FOTS. Okay, only you guys know this. Plan for FOTS for survival in case of emergency or the end of the world. All right. So plan 1, we gotta find a mountain that can either hold most of us, or we're gonna split into groups, and then we gonna split. We're gonna wait, how's it called? We're gonna inhabit the different mountains equally, right? Okay, that's plan 1. Okay, that's plan 1, guys. We gotta find a mountain that can either hold most of us, or we're gonna split into groups, and then we're gonna inhabit the different mountains equally, right? Okay, got it. All right, plan 2. All right, or step 2 of the plan 1, I guess. We're gonna find food and shelter and build a society and work our way out of poverty. Because we're gonna be, in the beginning, we're gonna all be poor, right? We're gonna have nothing because we leave our world, we leave our wife and husband and kids and everything. Like, no, I'm kidding. no, we take them with us. Don't worry. But we're gonna leave our job. We're gonna not have a job, and we're gonna not take our money or take everything. We only gonna bring, rope, and we only gonna bring like some food so we can survive for a few days, and some water. And then we're gonna take the most important thing. So I'm gonna bring my iPhone. That's the most important thing, so we can trade. Because if we cannot trade on the mountain, we're fucked. And then we're gonna make a crypto exchange on top of the mountain, so that we can, exchange our trading into crypto, and then we can use that crypto as the payment system on the mountain, right? So we will be very poor in the beginning, right? We will have nothing, and we have to work our way out of it, all right? Okay, and then we're gonna we're gonna have to stop having sexual intercourse, right? We're gonna stop having sex, because otherwise we're gonna make too many babies. Okay, because the mountain can probably not hold all of us, right? And we already gonna be overpopulated, because we need to remember it's just a small mountain, right? Even though it's a big mountain, it's the biggest mountains in the world. It's still not big enough for us to hold there, because we cannot be everywhere on the mountain, right? We have to choose a place where we can have a stable village or platform with a like minor village, or like you cannot be anywhere on the mountain. It has to be somewhere where we can build something, right? And we cannot just farm, right? We cannot just farm on the mountain unless there's some kind of seeds we can plant or something. We have to find our way, we have to figure out a way how we can get plants, and how we can get like vegetables, and how we can farm and stuff like that. So probably we'll have to take Elon Musk with us, and like Mark Zuckerberg, right? So they can build some kind of like robots or something, so that they can farm the actual mountain. Maybe there's some kind of liquid or some kind of mineral or something that you can extract like liquid from, like, or water, or some kind of that we can farm from, or we can use it to make our seeds, right? But first we have to stop having sexual intercourse, right? Because otherwise we're gonna have too many babies, and then we cannot live on the mountain. Okay, then plan 4, we're gonna kill some of the weak people, so that. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. We're gonna make our society into a collaborative working machine, so that we all can get along with each other and not kill each other, right? Okay, got it. Because if we start all that crime stuff, and if we start like robbing each other and you know, raping each other and stuff like that, you know, it's gonna be the same thing again. We're gonna have war. We're just gonna have war on a freaking mountain, and like there's not really much, like many places we can go to, right? We cannot really hide, right? So it's like, you know, if we're gonna make it work, guys, we need to be working as a society in a collaborative like progress. Like it should be a place where everybody can feel safe and have a good mindset, and where we all are gonna, you know, we all gonna go along with each other, right? We all gonna be happy and feel sound and safe and everything. Of course, at any point we are too heavy, so the Mount Everest will probably just, you know, crumble, and then we will all fall down and die anyway. But you know, until that happens, we need to get along with each other, right? And then 5, we need to find Trump and then throw him off the mountain, right? Right, because we don't want toxic people on our mountain, right? Does it make sense? So so that's our plan, guys. FOTS for our survival. Okay, guys, you got it. We are preparing. We're preparing here. Okay, back to the trading. All right, we are 30 pips or 20 pips in profit, depending on if you were in at 32 or 33. All right, nuclear professor. Nah. We also need Wi-Fi up there. I need my pips, man. Can I bring Ciso, my snake? I mean, yes, as long as it doesn't have sexual intercourse with other snakes, so that it will have too many snakes, right? We can only it's gonna be like Noah's Ark. We're gonna have to choose like 1 or 2 of each animal, probably 2, because they have to have babies, right? So we have to choose 1 or 2 of each animal, so that we can. But I don't think we have space though, because Noah's Ark was quite big, but I don't think it's like I think the Noah's Ark was actually bigger than what you expect. I think it's bigger than the mountain. What are you talking about? I wasn't here. Well, if you just came in now and you just came into the FOTS, the future orbits survival plan, then it's a little bit confusing. I understand. We need boats. Oh yeah, we need to build boats as well. Yeah. Where up, runners day to live on? Been a while. Rid of the least profitable ones. Get rid of the least profitable. Yeah, that's good. That's good, guys. Okay, guys, we're starting to see something similar to this. If this 15 can close below the actual candle, which is here at 29, and close, let's say at 25 or something in this fair value gap here, then the next 15 could come down and fill the entire fair value gap, right? So our sell zone is now up here at 13. So we will go risk-free and take partial before 12, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't think I can put the TP at 12 now, because the sell zone literally starts at 13. So what I will do instead, I will not put a TP there. I will put the TP as a fill of the entire fair value gap. So this will be 207. That will be the TP1, but we will take partial once we get close to that sell zone, because if we somehow come down to 14 or 13 or 12 and we reject from there and we start moving up, then it's going to be dangerous, right? So I'm going to put it like this. There we go. And then hopefully we can come down into the fair value gap and then maybe come down to 50%. Say 50% is 16. Yeah, that's perfect. So about 18. Maybe we can go risk free there at 18. Just going to put it right there. Okay. Let's see. Well, yeah, we didn't get up to 43, so I'm going to remove this for now. Oh, sorry. Wrong one. There you go. So back at entry, guys. We're just at entry. Nothing has happened. Just waiting. How do you find TPs? So my sell zone is here. Saturn's at 13, so I know for a fact that if price wants to become bullish, it's not going to come down below my sell zone. It's going to come down, tap my sell zone, and then it's going to reject it and go up. So I cannot put my I cannot not go risk free or not take any partial before we hit this. I have to do it before. I need to take partial and go risk free before we hit this, because at any point we could come down, fill the fair value gap, tap my sell zone, and then reject and come up, and then we're going to hit stop loss. We don't want that, right? We want to see price come down into the fair value gap and see what it's going to do. If it comes down below my sell zone and it doesn't reject it, well, then we can take it down to TB1, right? TB1 is 7 because that is where you started this move, right? You started this move at 6.69 or 7. That means if we come down here, price can easily make this into support. So before it acted as a resistance, you can see here price came up to 5 and 7 and 8 and 13, and then it acted as a resistance. So if price comes all the way down here, it will act as support most likely. So that's why we put TB1. For TB2 180, that's because if you look here, where's the low of this move? This was here where you came up, you grabbed the top right there at 212, and then you came down and retested 183. So that means if I put my TB2 at 180, if we come down and tap this low here and create a double bottom, or we sweep this low, well, we hit TB2, right? So that's why I put my TB2 at 180. And then TB3 is 152. Why? Because that's the low here. So that's basically just to grab something in case price come down to 150 and then goes directly up, so that we have that level, right? So that's how I found my TB. Simple as that. All right, guys, we're moving up again. So the 15 closed bullish, and then the next 15 grabbed the bottom wick and then moved up again. It's very bullish here, huh? Very, very bullish. Gotta go back to the 30 and the 1 hour here and see here if we are filling the entire thing. And take it here. That's the hourly right there. That is the previous hourly right there. Oh, 46 as I expected. Yeah. So it still respects this, but it's just a matter of time. If it suddenly starts taking it out, not gonna be fun for our sell. So hopefully we can hold this level, and we got our stop loss above, which is 46. So we got it at 51. So let's see if we can hold it. We're at 43 now, guys. 15 just closed. Above 40. Didn't respect 30, so I'll remove this for now. Gotta see a reaction here, guys. Otherwise, we're gonna hit stop loss. So I think I will enter my final second layer here. And then if we come down, then we can go risk-free here, and then we have the better position, right? Okay. I have trade 2 here. This is trade 1. Oh, sorry. Trade 1. And trade 2. Same stop loss, guys. Nothing has changed. This is a very small stop loss. Same TP as well. It's just a layer 2, right? Yeah, same TPs. TPs are the same. Right? So that's your trade 2. That's your trade 1. We need to see a reaction here. If we don't see a reaction, it's going to hit our stop loss, okay? So let's see. Sell zone went all the way up to 14 now. Crazy. This is our last try here. We have 2 trades. Let's see. Mm. When you say reaction, what do you mean? I mean a reaction like this was a reaction where we went from 34 down to 29, and then the candle started here at 26 with a bottom wick. This is a reaction here from 40 level where it came down to 36, and then this bottom wick started at 28. And now we have to see a reaction. We have to see that price react from this level. That's what it means, reaction. Would really like for this to hold here. $45, tap 45. It almost filled my entire fair value gap here. This is the highest I would see gold. 245, 246.6. If it goes above that, then it's gonna go to probably 90. I have my stop loss at 51, so we're not gonna be, we're not gonna have slipperage. It should just go up, hit that stop loss, and then continue up to the next level, right? So don't understand why we have not had any kind of retest yet. After this 15-minute candle here, you would expect price has been moving up so fast that we would have some kind of retest at 4,200. Okay, guys, 47. Let's see if we survive here. It has filled the entire fair value gap now. Still zone at 18. Got our 2 layers. We cannot do anything. This is what it is. If it takes out 60 or 70, then I will be looking for buys above 250. It should hold. Should respect it. Should at least come down here to 26 or fill the entire fair value gap down to 7. Okay, remember I put this second layer here, guys, to protect you. So that means that if we come down and we come down to 30 or 29 or 28, then you close this trade or you go risk-free. And then if it comes up and hits B, it's okay because you got a better entry. Okay? All right. But that will also mean that 43 is running down to 30, which is 100 pips. So you can go risk-free on that one. You understand? Can I enter now, sir? If you haven't been in yet, then yeah, you'll have a much better entry than us. We're in here at 32. So much better entry, bro. Okay, seems like we're respecting for now. We saw a reaction here from 47. I'm all the way back here to 39. Let's see if we can come back down to 26, guys. Got a 15-minute fair value gap here. This is your bottom wick here at 28. We got sell zone at 18. Let's see a huge reaction here. Come on. Are you still with me? Still with me, guys?
Let's go!
Adrenaline is pumping. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. If your adrenaline is pumping, that means you are probably FOMOing. You probably have too many positions. For example, in this case, right now, I have 4 buys, I have 4 sells, right? Which means I'm hedging right now. So if price comes down to 4,100, then I have closed my buy on the way up to then have 4 buys running down from 3,960, right? And then my sells is going to go into profit. If the sells goes too high up, then I can close some of the sells and lose some money. But those money that I just lost was just the win that I got from the buy. So I don't lose any money. Okay?
I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay, yeah. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay, yeah.
Hey, McCall, thank you so much for the raid of 11 people. And thank you so much for coming back here. I know I've been away for some time, so probably you have not been able to rate me. So have you been rating somebody else or did you just go offline? Thank you so much for coming back, man. So far, we are in here in the sell from 32, 33, and we have a second sell here from 42, 43. So it's interesting to see here if we can come down here and get out of our first position, then have this good trade here, and then go risk-free with this one. Okay, guys, pay very close attention now. Remember what I said to you. If price comes down here to 30 or below where you entered, if you're in at 31, you want price to come down to 30. If you're in at 32, you want price to come down to 31. If you're in at 33, you want price to come down to 32, right? If that's the case, you can go risk-free from that trade.
Bo_Shipchick has been subscribed for 2 months in a row.
Thank you so much, Bo, for the resubscription with Prime 2 months in a row. So as I said, guys, thank you so much for your support, Bo. I'm just a little bit here in the middle of like this trade here, and some people are probably gonna get nervous. So I'm trying to explain the situation here. We're in at 32, 33. Once you come down into profit here, you can go risk-free from this trade, which means you're not losing anything from this trade. And now the good thing is that if you listen to me and you jumped in here at 42, 43, then you have a much better entry here, so that when you come down here and you're risk-free here, you have this position. Then what we can do is we can go risk-free, take partial 400 pips, and then it will look like this. You are in from here, and then you can take it down to the fair value gap and see how it goes from there. But in order for us to do that, we need to see price come down and retest 30. And that's exactly what I think will happen, because we got the bottom wick here, 28. I think the next 15 here would like to sweep this 15. We might not come down into this 15-minute fair value gap, but if we can sweep 28, then you can go risk-free here. Boom, get out of that high position there, and then have that better entry, okay? That low position there. So we have the worst trade here, and then we have the better trade here, okay? But we have to see how this 15 is going to react now, because if the 15 start flipping now again, being bullish again, then we start having a different situation, right? Because we have stop loss just above at 51. All right. I don't know, McCall, Tomar, Vince, if you guys are in from another position, or if you're in buys or anything like that. We are in buys from 3,960, still the same trade we have been dragging for multiple weeks now. But I would like to see if price can come down and retest 4,200. But right now it looks very bullish, especially after this 15 close bullish here. We're expecting a little bit more of a reaction here. So let's see here, 15 is about to flip now again. We keep making these long wicks, long rejections to the downside. Hopefully we can hold this. Starts to look like something that could roll over maybe. If this 15 is not going to close too bullish. We have the closure in 3 minutes, guys. So that means this hourly is going to look like this. Probably going to have a bottom wick on the hourly. So if we can come down into that 26 fair value gap, that would be great. So be quick on your feet, guys. If the hourly suddenly makes a big red candle, that would be to retest that 26 and sweep this low here, right? Tap 47 again. Yeah, I was going to close. 3 minutes. I'm expecting a retest of 26, 18, or 200. At least 28.7, right? At least 28.7. Let's see. Come on, guys. Okay. 2 minutes, guys. Let's see. Do we get a doji candle here, or do we get a little bit of a bearish candle? Or do we get a doji... do we get a little bit of a bullish candle here? I don't think it's going to be a big green candle. See? Does gold care about us today? No, but I think like when price has been moving 500 pips from 4,200, there should be some kind of retest, right? There should be some kind of retest. It didn't respect 20. It didn't respect my 17 level. It didn't respect 30. And now it seems like we're respecting 40, but it's, and you have to remember the hourly closed here. So we did respect 4,217, but the hourly has not closed yet. So this can still come down and respect that 40 level. So let's see, we got 1 minute. If we go above 46 now on the hourly here, that's not good. Should respect 50. 46 is the top of my range here. If we take out 46, well, the next one is going to be 70, 80, right? Okay, hourly just started. Let's see. Can we get a wick here? 26, guys. Come on. Come on. Big red candle down into the fair value gap. Remember, if it comes down below your entry here from the first trade, you go risk-free, get out of that trade, you have your better entry. This is the hourly so far. Start with a top wick. See if we can come down here. $47. Tapping it now. Let's see. Do we respect it? Or are we going to hit stop loss? Let's see. 48. 49. Come on. Flip. Come into the fair value gap. Not respecting any of my levels. We're probably going to the 0.618 level or 0.78 level in the monthly fair value gap. Very bullish, guys. Hello, stranger. Hey, Leon. Are we respecting 50? Come on, 50? $50.6. You still okay, guys? $50.69. Oh. 50.69. 69. Okay. I gotta go to the 5 minutes to see here. We're hitting stop loss here. Looking at my position here as well. Okay, stop loss hit, guys. Sorry about that. Gold does not respect anything here at all. The 4 hour went straight through here. Look at this. 4 hour went straight through 4,200. Used 4,200 to get through 17 level, 20 level, 30 level, 40 level, and 50 level. Let's have a look at the 6 hour and the 8 hour and the 12 hour. We're now feeling this entire thing we've created here. So I guess we need to come up to this level here now. But hopefully we can still... Yeah, it looks like 307, 316, 300, 282. But there is a minor level here at 58 as well. Do you have anything here? I'm trying to see if I can get it back for you guys. We just have to wait for a bearish candle or some kind of confirmation. Gotta wait. So that's minus 100, minus 200. So that's gonna be from 51 to 32. Yeah, minus 300 pips today. So we're gonna get that. Gonna try to get that back. Came up to 58.7. Respect here. Let's see here on the hourly. Yeah, so that's your hourly high there, right? So you swept 54 and you came up to this missing top wick here at 57. The next high is going to be 76. So if price wants to respect this downtrend here on the hourly, but it looks very, very bullish though. So the only buy we can take, guys, would be if price comes down and rejects the sell zone, which is going to be that 15-minute fair value gap. So if price comes down here, taps into the 15-minute, and then use that as a bounce pad to go up, right? Look here, 59.56. I'm looking on the 5 minute here because I need to see how much it actually touched here. Is that exactly how much? That's 59.56, yeah. I gotta wait for confirmation, guys. For any sells or any buys. Took out all my levels. No remorse, no retest, no nothing. We had one retest here, but we didn't have any retest from here to here. So that's interesting. So let's have a look where we are now in the monthly fair value gap. Yeah. .38 level is 65. 50% is 84. 0.618 level is 300. So we're gonna probably fill or Still most of the monthly fairly. Yep. Hmm. Stop loss hit. Mhm. My sell zone is now at 26. 26.98, so basically 27. So my question is if we get a retest here now. See if we get a reaction here. Otherwise, this isn't going to be the next level. Mhm. I'm waiting to see reaction, guys. Then I think just looking to see in VIP if we hit TP on the buy from 3,960. No, that's 350, not 250. Mm-hmm. This is the daily. We swept this high, we swept this high, we swept this high. Now price might come up to test 82. But there is a huge level that we need to get through in order for that to happen. Okay. Okay, there it is. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Very bullish, guys. Very bullish. Very bullish. Price is now at 61. My next level is the 0.38 level, which is 65. Just above. Crazy. Crazy daisy. No retest. Mm-hmm. I gotta be honest, guys. We also hit the stop loss in VIP today. Unexpected that we didn't have any kind of retest. When we broke 150, I was sure that, okay, this is going to be bullish, but I was expecting a retest at 4,100 first. So let's see. Probably this is going to continue to Wednesday, as Saf said. So Monday and Tuesday is probably going to be bullish, and then we're filling the monthly fair value gap, and then price have to make a decision if it wants to fill and then continue there, or if it wants to fill and then reject and come down. I have a lot of levels there that I have to mark up. So guys, I'm waiting for 65 to see if there's any reaction there. 65, 70. But as soon as we see a bearish candle, then we need to look for the sell zone and see if we can do that. Right now, the sell zone is far away. It's like 28, right? So no sells for now. We need the sell zone to come higher up. We need the MAs to come higher up. And we need to look for all these fair value gaps and see here if there's any kind of reaction in the first zone here, right? But it looks like we are going for 4,300. Mm. Let's see if it hits my zone. 65, 66. What I'm looking for. Market might be pricing in the Scott Basin plan to devalue the USD and buy yen by floating the market with USD. Or price might just break out. El Bandito. Price might just break out and build the entire monthly fair value gap. So, I was right about the buys. From 60 and 76. But we didn't have 82. So I don't have enough buy orders, unfortunately. It is what it is. I hope that we'll get a retest so that we can have some more buy orders. Let's see, guys. 65 is going to be the first zone. Also want to see here if we can... Yeah, silver came up to 63, which was my first. That's also why we sold. Like, it looked like silver respected it, but gold didn't. Did I? Go to 63, and then it went all the way down to 62, and now we're here. The next level is 63.75, 70. But it looks like silver is rejecting. Silver is rejecting and consolidating. It's just gold that went parabolic. $61.15. Yeah, and futures is coming up to the 0.618 level. Bandit, I have the 0.618 level at 26.27 and the 0.78 level at 57. So if futures comes up into this zone here, Yeah, probably they will, bro. But it's too early. We haven't even like we're just below 4,000. No, sorry, we are just below 100. Like we're not. It's not like we're at 98 or 97 or 96, right? We just literally came down to 99.5 and then we went up again. Like we can still come up at 4,100 and consolidate and go back and forward. Like waiting for 65, guys. We are 100 pips away from my 0.38 level. Mm-hmm. DJ and Nas coming down. Gold will follow. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. $65 to $84. Silver's coming down as well. Yeah, that's what I said before. Like it was up at 63 and then it came down here. So this move here on gold was very weird. Because gold kept going up, but silver was going down. What's up, man? I'm late. Hey, daddy. I'm waiting for 65 to 84, guys. See if we get a reaction from there. Waiting for 65, guys. Could also go all the way up to 84. There is an hourly fair value gap here as well at 96. 300. Right there. And 300 acts as a very strong level as well, so maybe this could be a good level. Between 65 and 4,296 with the psychology level of 4,300 and also the 0.618 level at 4,304. Could be an awesome level, I think. But I gotta look at the 4 hour first. Yeah, so on the 4 hour, it's just the 4 hour fair value gap, right? So the whole thing here from where we are now, that's a 4 hour fair value gap. See that? So from 4,277 up to 4,301. That's a 4 hour fair value gap. I think I will do GeoGuessr while we wait. Hmm. What can I do then? Okay. Here. Wow. Up. Okay, so we don't have a blue sky. We have pretty destroyed buildings here. Some poverty going on, I guess. Blue bus. Definitely not something I see in Europe. Blue bus. A green sign. Uh, It's like, oh, we got some tropical plants here. What does it say over here? What are the plates saying? Hostel. Garage. Boras. Hmm. Don't have a lot of wires. Got some Spanish going on here, but it could also be like Portuguese or Brazil. I don't know what they. Hmm. Oh, we might have some South America. Doesn't look like Mexico or Spain for that matter, or Chile. So if it's Spanish speaking country, but it's not Chile or Mexico or Spain, then some Portuguese or South America. Peru? Serrano. Hmm. Yeah, I don't have a guess, bro. So I'm gonna go with your guess. Peru? Why do we have Peru? What? Wait, you didn't mean South of Colombia? Oh shit! Oh, I don't want time. I don't want time. Ecuador. I wouldn't have guessed it. It's south from Mexico. It is South America though. Close to Quito. 2,600 kilometers away. That just shows how big it is, because this is not very far, in my opinion. Like with your eye, if you look at your eye, with your eye, it doesn't look like very far. When we were like in Europe here and we were here to here, like it was less than 1,000 kilometers. So it just shows how big South America is. It's crazy. Okay. What we got here? Claro. Claro que sí, yeah? Panadera La Bendición. Okay, this is for sure some Spanish going on, or some Portuguese. Las Palmas. Yes. Playa La Riaro. No, Riora. Rioja. Ah, Rioja. Rioja. Tío Pastel. Auroras, Cantones, Cantillas. This looks like Paraguay. You also said that before, Irul. And it was Ecuador. Can I trust you, man? Restaurante King Vai. Very Spanish. Hello, entertainment. How's it going, man? We're just waiting for 65, 70, 84 level for sales. Panalera La Bendición. Alto. I'm gonna go with the Salvador a little bit more here. Oh, what's Mexico? Costa Rica. Oh my god, I could have said that myself. Oh, that's stupid. That's stupid. Costa Rica, San Jose. Yeah. Wow. Costa Rica. Wow, we had 2 Spanish countries so far. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Blue Sky, H&M, KFC. Are we in USA? No, we're not. We're not in USA. We're not in USA. Does it say Al? Got blue sky, or not blue sky, but we got some blue sky. So it doesn't look like a very tropical country because there's no pollution, and it looks very like Yeah, but there's no green station, bro. It's a red. It's red. It's not green grass station. It's red. Oh, this one is green. This one is green, but this one is red. Let's see. Yeah. Could be Poland. Zumba. Rush. Tuko. Bitsk. Got green buses. Yeah, if you went back there. Blue trash can, green trash can. It's like nothing that we have like here in Scandinavia. The bus stop as well. Like even though the architecture is somewhat similar, it's just very different. Definitely not Scandinavia. It's not USA, and we're not in a tropical country, so Poland would be a very good guess. Yeah. Hmm. Gonna go with Poland. We are not close to the coast, so I'm gonna go with Warsaw. Okay, okay, I'll take it. 300 kilometers. It was in, what is this called? Gorov Vishkir. Yes. Okay. Blue sky again. Oh wait, stop loss re-entry. Moscow, we just came up to 65 here. We haven't tapped 70, so unless this candle closes bearish below this family gap here, then I'm not really interested, to be honest. I need to see a bearish candle close below this family gap now for us to come down to the next zone. So right now I'm just playing GeoGuessr, man. Joa Chu Kangdera. Whoa, we got some skyscrapers here. Or not skyscrapers, but some tall buildings. Oh, wait. Salamat. This is the Philippines, isn't it? It's the Philippines. Salamat, isn't it? Wait. Salamat po. Like, isn't it? No, it can't be, but this is blue sky, right? Like, or maybe this area doesn't have that much pollution. Yeah, we got a tuk-tuk as well, right? Wait. Why is most of it not in Bahasa or in Tagalog? Like, it's not. If it was the Philippines, right? It would have been. Most of this would have been in Tagalog, right? What the fuck? Blue van. shit. Ah, was Malaysia? Ah, damn it! That's why it didn't make sense to me because it couldn't be. The Philippines because it would be in Tagalog, and it was way too blue sky for the pollution that they have there. And in Indonesia, they also have a lot of pollution. So, but I have to go with Indonesia because I could not see that it was Malaysia. 2,000 kilometers. Wow, way off. Indonesia, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, that was my guess too, Rule. Okay, here we go. Blue sky. Got a bank here. Here we go, right? Yeah, we got some Europe going on here. This Poland, guys? This is Europe, right? Angrasz. This must be Poland. But the question is just where in Poland it is. Yeah, Presem, Blachka, Osta, Ovinji. Definitely. This is Poland. There's a lot of trees, so let's try to use more time, spend more time to figure out where in Poland it is. We got some green stuff going on here. So some of these areas here, maybe. There's also a lot of green stuff here, but this is a city here. And do we have any city here close to Pila, Pita? Maybe somewhere around this area? Wait, what? What is this? Ljubljana? I don't even know this country. Holy shit. Oh, Slovenia. It was in Slovenia. Okay. I was like, I don't know this country, but it's Slovenia. Slovenia between Croatia and Austria. I was like, I don't know this country, Ljubljana. Slovenia. Yeah, okay. So south of Austria and Czech Republic. Okay, I was far off on this one. But see, even though this is how far I was off, it's still only 840. When I went to South America there, it was 2,000 kilometers, right? It's crazy. So yeah, pretty bad today. Yeah, not worth a silver medal, bronze medal. All right, cool. Well, we touched 65, guys. We haven't come down below the fair value gap yet, so I'm still waiting here. But let's see how the sell zone has been moved up here from 77 to 230. Okay, so the sell zone is now 30, which makes sense because if we come down, probably we have a retest and then continuation up, right? This would be a short sell, I guess, if we can get it. Right now we're holding this level here. I want to see how this 15 can close. I think we're going to be more interested in buying from 30. That's the thing. If it closes below 50 and goes below the fair value gap, then we only have like 200 pips, and that's not gonna give us a lot of profit, right? It will not go down below 4,100 anymore. But we don't know that yet, Mom Trade. We don't know that yet. Like, we just had like a little bit of a breakout on the 4 hour, but the daily has not broken out yet because the daily haven't closed. If the daily closes above 4,220 tonight, then we have a little bit of a breakout on the daily, right? But the daily haven't closed yet, so we don't know. We have no idea. Right now, it looks like price came up and swept 4,200, and it extended quite a bit above 50. Actually, went up to 65. So if there's any kind of correction here, or any kind of pullback here, and then price continues up, then probably we're not coming back. No. But if price comes back down, takes out this level and come all the way back to like these levels here, right? We could still see like 4,042 and 4,018, right? Let's see. So the 15 is going to close, guys, in 2 minutes. I want to see how this 15 is going to close. And if all of this seems very, very difficult to you, and it's like, oh, we going back and forward, and gold is like difficult, and like I lose so much money and everything, then like think about copy trading and consider like account management, right? Because you can either get copy trading account management from me totally free, 100% for free, right? 100% hands free, 100% free. You put $1,500 plus, or you put more. It's up to you, and then I can trade the money for you, your capital, right? 2 seconds. Because I understand if like you're taking like some scalps, or you're taking some small trades, and then you hit your stop loss, and then you rage trade, and you get in for FOMO, and then you try to buy when we are moving far up, and you try to sell when we move far down. It's easier to learn through the copy trading when you see all what I do and all my trades, rather than trying to figure it out yourself. So that's for copy trading if you live in either Europe or outside of the US, right? We don't do copy trading with US. For US, then what we can do is we can do account management. The two different things is that with copy trading, you have every single trade on your device. So you can see like when I take a trade, when I put stop loss, TB, everything. You can see all the trades that I'm taking with the copy trading on your broker. With account management, you can't see anything. You just have to put your funds on top of my funds. So that means if I have a 100K account and you put, let's say, $2,500, then now I have 100,000 and $102.5 thousand that I can trade with, which means that I have leverage, I have a better margin, I have so much possibilities to grow the account and compound it. Where with copy trading, I only have your funds, which means if you put $1,500, I only have $1,500. Once the $1,500 is gone, then there's no more trading, right? So with copy trading, I have to go slow, and I have to move your copy trading, and I have to grow your account over time. With account management, I simply take your funds, put them on top of my funds, and then I trade them. So it's up to you, and also according to where you live and everything, right? So the split for copy trading can be everything from 20 to 50%. So it will be like 50-50 or 40-60 or 30-70 or 20-80, right? But that depends on the amount of funds you put. With account management, it's simply just 20-80 because I have so much funds that I can work with. So your capital doesn't really matter. So you can just get whatever profit I make, 80%, and then I get 20% myself. So it's only profit split. That's it. So if you want that, let me know. Reach out to me or my team here. So I'll just send it to you. So this is for copy trading, guys. Here. Copy trading right here. Oh, I need to put the link. Wait. Boom. This is for copy trading, and for command spin, you reach out to me. So here, this is for a command spin. Okay. So this is only if you feel like it's really, really difficult and you cannot do the trading yourself, or you only follow this live stream here, right? But if you are feeling totally fine and everything, and this stop loss doesn't stop you, and you're okay, and yeah, you can still trade yourself and just join the live streams here, or even join the VIP. It's up to you. It's just an offer you can take it or leave it. It's free, right? VIP is not free though. So yeah, reach out to my team if you're interested. Remember, account management is me. For copy trading, it's my team. But I'm the one trading it. Okay, guys, we came down to the 50-minute family gap. Now I would like to see if we can close respectfully below it, or if we're going to bounce and come higher up here, right? So this is your high at the moment. Got a good level here. Would like to see a top wick here, and then we can sell it. Or I would like to see a closure below the Fibonacci gap. This Fibonacci gap is holding us up right now. So if we get a bullish reaction from here and it just keeps going up, we cannot sell it, right? But this seems like a really good top wick here. It also took out the liquidity here, and then we retested here. So let's have a top wick here, and then we can sell it. So probably my sell is going to be 56, or it's going to be below here, right? Below the Fibonacci gap. Let's see. If we come down to 26, then we are looking for buys. Let's see, guys. Came up to 25, 325. Okay, so we filled the entire 50-minute Fibonacci gap. Let's see how the 15 is going to close. Wait for the 15 minutes to close, guys. Once the 15-minute closes, we also have the hourly closure, and then we can sell, okay? All right. You're still here? Okay, guys, the hourly will close in 7 minutes. Our sell zone has moved from 26 to 30 right there. So this would make sense. Either this one or this one. See? Five minutes, guys, then we can look for the sell. Or if we come too far down, we can look for the buy. Always when it goes how you want it, it misses a top wick or a bottom wick, which makes it uncertain again. Yep. Exactly, Rule. Is it sell trap, bro? I'm not gonna sell this, bro. I'm not gonna sell this. I have to wait for retest, or I have to wait for the buy zone. That's what I have to do. We cannot buy it here and we cannot sell it here. This candle is simply too big and it has no top wick. So I'm either gonna wait to see a reaction here from 30, 31, 26. So from here, which is gonna be the sell zone being activated, but then it's a fake out to come up again, or simply a retest here to sell down, right? With 36, guys. Wait for 31, 26. 33, 34. Almost looks like a buy now. Let's see. When are we closing long? We won't close long. We will just take partial on our way to 5,000. So if you're in from 60, don't close it. Just simply take partial on the way. My next TP is 4,350, Will. That's my TP2. Because right now we just ain't making money. No, we ain't making money right now. No, that's right. It's called hedging. Because for me, we haven't broken out yet. Good luck, us, bro. I think you're too impatient, man. I'm simply waiting to see if we get a bullish daily closure above 4,265. If we do, it's most likely a breakout. If we don't, then this is just a retest. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, guys. Now we're at 32. Let's see the 15. Let's see how it reacts. Coming down to 26 and then flipping. Let's see. 31, 30, 29. Now 6 p.m. The hourly looks like this. Really nice top wick. So probably shows that we are not going to go much further up today. So I'm expecting some correction. So let's see here if we are holding 26 or we're coming down here to 20 or 12. This is also very nice. But for now, we are holding the sell zone. Midpoint. $50 million. There are two potential trades here. I'm gonna mark this so that we can see here. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if we get a reaction here, or if we go straight down here to this one. If we come back up again, guys, then we can take the buy. Yeah, the 15-minute fair value gap will react here. 26. Mark it up again, guys. See if we have any changes. From the low. Yeah, we at the 50% now. 0.618 level here and 0.78 level here. But it changed a little bit. There. Take it from low to high. Yeah. There we go. Cool. We're in the 50-minute Fabry gap now. Okay, we came down to 24. There. Two. Probably we're gonna have buy stop here, guys. At 36. Stop loss is just below the low, of course. That's 24. 22. And then we have that 4,256, which is the missing top wick. So that's gonna be 55. And then 4,270, right? Okay, so that's what I'm looking at right now. If we don't get this buy stop, we simply wait for these levels here, right? Okay, the buy stop at 36, guys. Ah, not 36, sorry. 37, 37, 67, 37. Okay. Okay. We tapped my 26. We even swept 26, came down to 24. We tapped the 50-minute Fabry gap. We are at my sell zone, but we rejected it and came back up again. All right, guys. So this zone has not entered yet. So I think it's going to be this one. So let's see here. Get a little bit buy here. Could be neat. Let's see. You guys ready? You still here with me? Are you still with me? I'm just taking the price up to this missing top wick and then hopefully up to this 0.618 level. I think we're gonna come up one more time, maybe to 56 or even sweep this high here to 70 or 80. We are at the futures level here now. So the Fabry gap is just above it. So it would align by coming up one more time here. Yeah, place the buy stop. Nice. And stop loss is just below. It's just below. It's not even like the stop loss is not even down in these zones here at all. It's just below the wick because we already tapped into it. So if price really wants to be bullish from here, it shouldn't come down and retest and do all this kind of nonsense. Just fly from there. See? 5 minutes. Price came up to 36.2. So we're not in yet. This can still flip and come down one more time here. We still have our potential buy down here if it fails. We're not in the trade, guys. We're not in the trade. $15 minute close in 4 minutes, guys. Great. We're not in the trade and we're not trapped. It went up to 36.2. Imagine if I put the buy stop at 36 and not 37. Then we would have been in now and we would have been 30 pips in drawdown. And then we have been in the same roller coaster once more. And we don't want that. Want to make sure that if it activates, we fly. Right? That's what we want. So if it can come down, maybe sweep 24 and then come up and activate, that would be great. Let's see. Fifteen closes in 2 minutes, guys. We have our buy stop here. 15 is not closing below my sell zone, so no more sells is being confirmed as of yet. Orbits, I have to go. See you in the next one. All right, Rule. I'll see you, man. But you have set your buy stop and you have set your stop loss and everything? And your TB? What is your opinion for NFP? I have no opinion for NFP, bro. No NFP, no opinion whatsoever. I would just like a retest of 4,000 or 4,100 or buys up to 5,000. That's all. Like, no opinion whatsoever. Bye. Dida. Yeah, we have a set buy stop here. Yeah, all set. Thanks. All right. Take care. Have a good one. This is 24, so there'll be 20 pips, 40 pips. I think 50 pips. I think we need to do... Let's do 20. Let's do 18. I think that's better. 1,218. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see if we get activated here. Oh, we already been activated. I'm in. 4,237. I'm in. We would like to see the whole family get being filled now. Right? Up to 54. Let's see. Lego. Oh, it looks like this. Bam. So you had a leg up, retest, leg up. Let's see, guys. Anybody in the trade with me? Let's go.
Let's go.
I obey it. I got filled by 4,237 already in DD. I'm also in at 37. Same with you, go. I am also in at 37. 67. We're both in, my friend. We're both in. In to win. Only on my skin. Bing, 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 boom, boom, boom. In at 36.3. Let's go, Lee. Let's see, guys, if we can fill the entire fabric up. Big push to the upside. Let's get a rocket. And I would like to see 70 and 80. And then it would be nice to sell between 70 and 300. So we come up, we retest, either get a double top here or we sweep this high, get a little bit of leg up, and then we can continue down, right? This would be left shoulder. Then you get the head now, and then you get the right shoulder. head and shoulder pattern, right? Also, 4,300 is a pretty heavy psychology level. So let's see. Girlcon Gaming, you should only be in 10 pips drawdown right now, or less, 0.7 pips. As we can see, we are respecting my sell zone, so we are saying nope, no sells. Get a big rocket, come on. Big ruggedy-doo, ruggedy-doo. Got it at 60. Well, what a nice entry, Cocaine. Okay, guys, we're moving here. 10 pips in profit, 20 pips in profit, 30 pips in profit. Anybody in with me? Lee? Golcon Gaming? Are you in profit now, Golcon Gaming? Oh yes, in profit, but nowhere near goal, going risk-free. Not making that mistake yet today. I mean, like flying. Valor today, Obits. Let's see, bro, if I can get out of this. If we can come up to 70 fairly quickly and hit TV1 and go risk-free, yeah, of course, man. But not now. Not now. Okay. Moving 40 pips here. Let's see. Would like for price to come up to 65.9 or 70.1. But I understand that if we come up here, there might be some sellers who wants to take gold down. I guess we go risk-free after 120 pips. Come on, guys. All right, 15 close bullish in 240 and closed above 40. Now on the next 15, we're going to get a bullish fair value gap just below here, which is great because our entry is below that. So let's see how it works out. Nice. It looks like we're going to have a fair value gap here. We can hold this. Then the next 15 is going to close bullish above here, and then there will be a 15-minute fair value gap here. towards holding, but if it comes further down, then the chance of having a fair value gap is going to be more and more slim. So if it fills it and then rejects, that means there's no fair value gap, so there's no reason to come back. So that'll also be great. So 36.2 would also be nice. We have no fair value gap, so we'll just continue up. But I'm fine either way. Now we get our confirmation. Well, let's see if we can get 100 pips here. Okay. 15 starts to move bullish now. Come up to 50 here. More looking. 1 hour is pushing up now. 30 minutes, 50 minutes, yeah. Okay, guys, we're moving 60 pips here. Okay, 70 pips. 80 pips. The bullish fair value gap is going to be here. When no price is going to come back down to collect this at some point. Hopefully it's going to be after 70 and 80. But yeah. For the most part, our entry is always like where there's going to be a fair value gap. Because that's where the indecision is, right? So people were trying to sell this while we were trying to buy this. So the indecision is here. That's why we created that fair value gap. So when price comes up, maybe takes out this high, it might come down to this and hit BE, right? So that's why it's good to know that once you hit TP1, that you go risk-free and you are, you have no risk whatsoever in case we come down to these levels here after. Any chance price might go up from here and fill to the 4-hour fair value gap? It could easily do that, but I mean, it's pretty far up though. Like 301. Don't you think it's gonna range? So like once it comes up to 55, probably doing something like this, and then something like this, and then maybe down to the fair value gap again, and then maybe up here, and then down, maybe down here, something like that. I think it's not gonna be a straight line, bro. Unfortunately. Always like that, right? So far, we need to come up and fill this fair value gap. And that is 52. We then can grab the top wick and then sweep this high, then we hit TB1. That will be a start. That'll be a good start. During today's session, I mean, we have 6 hours and 20 minutes left, so a lot of things can happen, of course. But for me, the 4-hour haven't closed yet, so the 4-hour can also come down and grab a missing grab a bottom wick, right? Once the 4-hour closes, probably gonna see a bottom wick. Okay, guys, we're moving here almost 100 pips. Buys are paying off. It is. But it's just very slow. And that's expected, right? But I don't really do anything about it, to be honest. Yeah, I know it's annoying, guys, but I gotta go risk-free after 100 pips and then take some partial and then let it run up to TP1 because we have this 50-minute fair value gap. Most likely we're gonna range now. So if we range something like this, it's gonna take time to come up there and we're just wasting time being live here because I don't think you're gonna have much more movement for the next 2 hours. So once we hit 47, we're gonna go risk-free. That's 100 pips. And we take partial, and then we're gonna let it run to TP1, TP2, and then our final TP is gonna be 4,300, which is the psychology level, right? So that's what you can take from this. And then for VIP, we're gonna have the cells. Just be patient and wait. First cell didn't work out, but most likely the second cell will work out because then we got the Fibonacci level, and we also got the top of the 4 hours fair value gap. So let's see. But yeah, we should come up to 56, guys, because we have a missing top wick there. So 56, 59, 60 is most likely going to be filled. So I think EB1 is going to be in place, but it's just this 50-minute fair value gap is going to take you back down to 39, and it's not far from entry, right? So be careful how much you're going to go risk-free and how far up you're going to put your new BE. Let's see if we can hit 37. 47. That's 100 pips, and I'm not going to go risk-free. It's right there. Which spread is going to be here, I think. $15 will close in 1 minute. If 15 comes down into the fair value gap first and then flips from there, well, then we don't have to worry about this anymore. So that will be great if it does something like this. Boom, boom. That would be amazing. Honestly, because if price comes up here first and then comes down there, then we're going to hit BE, right? But if price comes down into the 50-minute fair value gap first, then it's starting to look like a bounce off the bounce, right? So we bounce here, then we come up and we bounce again. We're creating structures to the upside. $15 close bullish above 40. This one closed at 41. This one closed at 44. So now we have this fair value gap right here. Bullish fair value gap. So let's see if we can retest it and continue up, or we're going to create another fair value gap here that goes up now here. Let's see. 47, then we're going to go risk-free, guys, and we're going to take partial. The next one will be 59. Okay? Right? This fair value gap is not going to be a thing. So we can delete that one. $13 more minutes, guys. Have to drink water. So hot today. We've been sitting here since 3:45, 4. So that's 3 hours. 3 hours live stream today. Okay, seems like we're not coming down to the fair value gap for now. We're holding 41 level. If we can flip and come up to 47 so we can go risk-free. But yeah, I know it's annoying, guys, that we always hit BE because we always enter in where there's going to be a 15-minute fair value gap, but it is what it is, guys. I only enter when I have the confirmation for the buys. For the sells, I'm waiting for my levels for corrections. And this one today didn't work out, so yeah, should have waited for more confirmation. But then the stream will be 4 hour long, you know, like it's not beneficial to anyone. Okay, maybe we are gonna touch it. So the fair value gap starts at 39. Nope, 41 is holding for now. Flip, we go risk-free and take partial. Let's get a flip, come up and tap 50. The dance, I don't know what's happening anymore. Not looking strong. Nobody knows what's happening. Nobody ever knows. Nobody has crystal balls. It's high probability trading, and it's but in the end, it's high educational guesses, right? Like nobody really knows what's going on. We're using high probability analysis and to trade and make our high educated guesses, but nobody knows anything because we don't have a crystal ball and we're not market makers. Let's see if we can go risk-free at 47. If this flips. Okay, so 41 is holding so far. Now we're flipping again. We got 7 minutes until the hourly closure, which means the hourly looks like this for now. So if the hourly closes above 44, that's a bullish closure for the next platform up, which could be very bullish, actually. Okay, guys, ready to go risk-free? There we go. Risk-free and stop loss just above entry for risk-free trade. Take partial here, 47. Partial, 100 pips. All right. There you go. Risk-free. Stop loss at BE, we entered at 37, so it's going to be 37.2. Okay. So if you're in this trade with me, now you should be risk-free here at 37.2. We do have fair value gaps below. We do have a fair value gap where we entered, but it is what it is. That's trading, my friends, and we cannot know for sure that we are going up to 50. But now, since we took out this high, we are risk-free and we have no longer anything to worry about. If price continues up to TB1, TB1 will be 59, TB2 will be 70, and TB3 will be 4,300. And for VIP, guys, we are looking for the sell, but I will not take it before we have the confirmation. So today it was buys for the Twitch stream, and it's going to be sell for VIP. But we pretty much had the same first sell, even though you had a little bit different stop loss. So yeah, that's going to happen probably during Asia session or later tonight. We'll see if we get one more rejection here or one more sweep here and then come down. But yeah, guys, this is for now. So tomorrow when we wake up, if we're here or if we are here, guys, then make sure to take some more partial. And yeah, enjoy. You guys take care. And remember, we still have VIP, bootcamp, one-on-one session. And if you are looking for copy trading or account management, that is also something we can give you. Copy trading and account management is free. Everything else is cost money. So for this, you reach out to my team. For this, you reach out to me. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.